16F, for cutting off my mom. 42F, after finding out she stole the money my grandpa. 72M, saved for me. I never thought I'd be in a situation like this, but I honestly don't know what else to do. I'm Zoria, 16, and I grew up with my mom, dad, younger sibling, and my grandpa, who wasn't just a relative but my safe place. The one person who always believed in me no matter what. Every birthday, Christmas, or even random visits, he would give me money and always said, "This is for your future, Zoria. College, a car, something that will help you. Don't let anyone touch it but you." My mom always said she would hold it safe for me, promising to put it into a savings account or keep it somewhere secure, and I trusted her completely. Grandpa trusted her too, and my dad knew about the arrangements but never asked questions or checked anything. He just stayed quiet, and I never thought to doubt it. This went on for years, birthday after birthday, Christmas after Christmas, Grandpa giving me cash, checks, or tucked money in gifts, and I assumed that by the time I was older there would be a decent amount saved for college or a car, something to help me start my life, and it felt comforting to know he had thought about me even when he couldn't always be around. Then he got sick suddenly. One night I got a frantic call from my mom that he had collapsed at home. I rushed to the hospital with my stomach in knots and found him hooked up to machines, struggling to breathe, looking so small and frail. The man who had always been strong now fighting to stay alive, and I held his hand, whispered to him, begged him not to leave me, but a few hours later he was gone, and my world fell apart in a way I didn't think was possible. I couldn't eat, sleep, or think. Everything felt hollow. The one person who had always made me feel safe and believed in me was gone, and I felt utterly helpless. Weeks after the funeral, when the house had quieted down, I found myself thinking about the money Grandpa had given me over the years. Maybe it was silly, but I thought at least that would still be mine, so I asked my mom about it, and immediately something felt wrong. She dodged the questions and guilt-tripped me, saying, "You shouldn't be thinking about money right now. Your grandpa just died." And I tried to let it go, thinking maybe she was grieving and this wasn't the right time, but I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. I kept asking, every day, small questions trying to stay calm. "Can we look at the account?" I asked. "Did you deposit the check Grandpa gave me?" And again she either dodged, got defensive, or guilt-tripped me. "You're being selfish. After everything I've done for you, you care about money? Your grandpa wouldn't want you acting like this right now." My dad did nothing. Every time I tried to involve him, he shrugged and muttered vaguely, "It's complicated, you'll understand when you're older," and walked away. He saw what was happening and didn't speak up, didn't protect me, didn't tell Grandpa, didn't stop my mom from controlling everything, and I felt abandoned. Finally, after weeks of constant pushing, she admitted it. There was no account. She had spent all the money. Bills, groceries, vacations, random expenses, and tried to make me feel guilty, saying it had helped the family, and implying Grandpa would have wanted it that way, subtly blaming me for even asking. I couldn't believe it. All those years, all that money, all of Grandpa's careful planning, gone, stolen by my own mother while my dad just allowed it. Then came the legal twist. While going through Grandpa's old paperwork, I found checks made out in my name, some endorsed by my mom when I was a minor, and notes tucked into files saying college fund for Zoria. And a legal clinic told me that since the money had been explicitly gifted to me, her actions could be considered misappropriation of funds, and my dad might even be partially liable for failing to act in a guardianship or financial responsibility role. I haven't reported her yet because I don't want it to turn into a full-blown legal battle, but just knowing the possibility made me feel slightly less powerless. Extended family is divided. Some are on my side, saying there's no excuse for stealing money from a child, while others defend my mom, calling me cruel and ungrateful for punishing a grieving mother. Even my aunt told me, "I can't believe he died and now you're making this about money." And my reply was, "He didn't die so she could steal from me. Honestly, I just want what's mine. I want my mom to admit what she did and stop gaslighting me. Losing my grandpa was hard enough, and the last thing I should have to deal with is my mom trying to rewrite reality and blame me." Reddit, am I the asshole for staying low contact until she acknowledges what she did and at least repays part of it?